New fallout tonight from a stunning Target 12 investigators exclusive.
Right now, government watchdog groups are demanding answers and greater transparency. Yesterday, we first told you about documents that we uncovered showing an alleged connection between disgraced former House Speaker Gordon Fox and Curt Schilling's 38 Studios. We found in that paperwork, state lawyers discovered a never-before-disclosed meeting between the two parties.
Target 12 investigator Tim White joins us live now with the latest developments.
Citing our Target 12 report, taxpayer and watchdog groups are calling for multiple investigations, both from an out-of-state investigator and from the House Oversight Committee.
But at the same time, having a public forum.
A line of taxpayer and watchdog groups demanding action in the wake of a Target 12 report.
Rhode Islanders are fed up with a state government that caters to a special interest agenda rather than to the people of our state.
State leaders have been making decisions in secret and listening only to special interests behind closed doors.
Ken Block of group Watchdog Rhode Island says a probe into the 38 Studios deal must be conducted by an out-of-state investigator.
It needs to be an investigator free of any of the spheres of political influence that exist in the state of Rhode Island.
The groups are also asking for a legislative probe and for the judge handling a state lawsuit against architects in the case to unseal court records.
Yes, it will be painful, almost certainly, to understand and have a full accounting of what this was. But we have to do this to clear the air. We have to do this to restore trust.
The call to action comes after Target 12 unearthed stunning court documents. Lawyers for the state say former House Speaker Gordon Fox had an undisclosed meeting with key players from 38 Studios early on, and that he ordered economic development officials to work a deal to get the video game company to Rhode Island. A call to Fox's lawyer was not returned.
It sounds like a legislative investigation is unlikely based on a statement released by House Speaker Nicholas Mattiello. It says, in part, the newest allegation about Fox's involvement in the 38 Studios deal does not change the fact that the General Assembly is not an investigative body. He went on to say any probe should be conducted by the state police or the FBI. New at 6 o'clock, Governor Gina Raimondo called for an independent probe of 38 Studios while on the campaign trail. Where does she stand now? With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
And new details now in a story the Target 12 investigators broke first. Demanding answers, good government groups are calling for an independent probe of the 38 Studios deal.
This on the heels of our report that uncovered startling new details about how the controversial deal may have started in the first place.
Including an alleged never-before-disclosed meeting former House Speaker Gordon Fox had well before anyone knew the video game company was going to seek a taxpayer-backed loan.
Let's get to Target 12 investigator Tim White, who's live with the latest developments.
I spoke with former Governor Don Carcieri on the phone. I wanted to get his reaction to that meeting Gordon Fox allegedly had with officials from 38 Studios. He confirms for me he was asked about that meeting during his deposition, but says he can't comment any further because he may have to testify in the state's lawsuit against the architects of the deal.
At the same time, having a public forum.
New details unearthed by Target 12 on the 38 Studios case, prompting calls for action.
We call on Governor Raimondo to launch an independent investigation to collect the facts and to tell the tale of 38 Studios to the Rhode Island population.
In a June 2014 gubernatorial debate, we asked then-candidate Gina Raimondo where she stood on that very topic.
Are you going to order an independent investigation?
Yes, I will.
Asked about Raimondo's position now that she's in office, a spokesperson says the governor remains fully committed to uncovering any wrongdoing with 38 Studios. The first step, however, is to complete the ongoing litigation.
But when there's corruption, which is the point today, we must have faith in our political process to root it out.
The groups are calling for an out-of-state investigator to look into 38 Studios, as well as a probe by the House Oversight Committee and for the judge handling the state's lawsuit against architects of the deal to unseal court records.
And we deserve to understand what's in those documents. It's been 5 years since this disaster was inflicted on us, and it's time for us to be made fully aware of what was going on with that deal.
It's in those documents where Target 12 found stunning claims by state lawyers. They say former House Speaker Gordon Fox had a previously undisclosed meeting with Curt Schilling and others from 38 Studios early on, and that he ordered economic development officials to work a deal to get the video game company to Rhode Island.
An investigation by the legislature seems unlikely. The House Speaker released a statement that says the General Assembly is not an investigative body. The head of the Rhode Island State Police says there is an active and ongoing criminal investigation into 38 Studios. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
And the Target 12 investigators are always looking to uncover news. If you want to send a tip or report government waste, call our tip line 228-1763, or you can email us at target12@wpri.com.